Yeah. What's good? This be the G Shaw Cipher. If you don't know, you officially tuned in to On the Grind Live. Or what we do, we support independent and unsigned artists and anybody out there grinding in any capacity. You don't necessarily got to be an artist. You don't necessarily got to be in the music business, but you do got to be grinding. Because if you grinding, we want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You know the slogan. If you see me, you see dope people. Let me repeat myself. If you see me, you see dope people. Anything else is uncivilized. But this tonight, in the month of March, shout out to the ladies. You know what I'm saying? It's the month for the ladies, Women's History Month. You know what I'm saying? So what we doing? We gonna do it for the ladies. I'm gonna introduce y'all to somebody that's definitely doing a thing, been grinding for a long time. She on the grind, she on the grind live. You already know what it is. Shaw Cipher. Let's get it. Yeah. What's good, people?
Oh no, I
If
can't hear you.
you can't hear me, you can't hear me. I can hear you. Uh-oh.
No, I can't hear.
Oh man, I can hear you loud, plain as
Hold
day.
on, let me see. Can I get headphones? Yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me put on headphones.
It's all good. It's all good. This is what happens sometimes, people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we have a little difficulties, but it happens. It's live. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. We can hear you.
Hold on, I can't hear. I still can't hear you for some
Yeah,
reason. I
mic
don't know
check,
why.
mic check. Can you hear me?
Go. Now I can hear you.
Yeah.
Now we on. Now we
Okay.
on.
So as y'all know right now, we talking to Destinyy Nicole. You know what I'm saying? So first of all, I appreciate you tuning in with us. How you doing? Oh, did we lose you? I think we lost her. Okay. So listen, things like this happen sometimes. You get what I'm saying? Where we might get the artist and the artist, we might lose the artist a little bit, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure we get her back because she got a lot of things that we want to talk about. You get what I'm saying? And I know she's definitely a dope artist. So we gonna talk about everything she got going on. So listen, what y'all need to do, once I know she back, we'll get her back on here. What I need y'all to do is go to On the Grind Live through the Grind Report. Go to grindreport.com. We got all kinds of interviews. We got all kinds of magazines and things that you can view. You know what I mean? We got a couple things going on, a couple things that we're releasing. So we're going to keep it grinding. You get what I'm saying? I know there's people out there, so let me know that y'all out there. You know what I'm saying? And all that good stuff. So we're going to see if she back. We going to see if she back. Oh, I think she's back.
Okay. Can you
We
hear me?
back.
Can you see me?
I can see you. I can see you. Can you hear me?
Okay. I can hear you.
Okay. Destinyy Nicole, what's good? What's going on? Talk to me.
What's going on, everybody? How are you? My name is Destiny. I'm an artist out from the Bronx. I'm also a songwriter.
BX, you got to put the X
Big
up. You know what I'm
BX, Big
saying?
BX. You
You
already
got to
know.
put
You
the
already
X
know.
up. The Bronx been doing it big lately. I ain't even
You
gonna
already.
lie to you. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? The Bronx been doing it big. So talk to me about how it feels being an artist, from the Bronx that's got a lot more spotlight. That's where hip hop was born. But for you an R&B artist, singer, songwriter. So as an artist, like, how do you feel coming out of that city?
Honestly, I'm proud. I don't. I mean, I probably know a couple of like R&B artists that came out from the Bronx,
Right.
but like you don't see a lot of them that's like really
Uh,
out there and doing their thing for real, and like really repping the Bronx and still coming back to the community and remembering where they come from. So
right.
we need a little bit more of that. I'm trying to bring that.
No, that's definitely understandable. How long have you been in this music business? How long have you been really taking it serious, I should say?
Taking it serious, probably since like maybe 2017.
2017.
2017.
So
I
let me
came
ask
back
you
to New
this
York
then.
and yeah.
Oh, so
Hmm.
wait. You said you came back to New York. Where was you at? Till you back up, rewind selector, come again. Where was you before that?
Well, I was in college. I was in
Okay.
college for, yeah, in Northampton, Pennsylvania.
So shout out to Northampton,
Shout out
Pennsylvania.
to Northampton Community
Yeah.
College.
What did you study?
I was like general studies, trying to
Hmm.
figure out what I really wanted to do for real. Even though I knew that I wanted to pursue music, so that's why I minored in music education, music business,
Okay.
and production.
Okay. That's
So
what's up. That's what's up. So
yeah,
um
I
you
had a
say you've been
little.
taking it seriously since 2017. Would you say
Mhm.
was that the first year you made your very first song, or would you say you made your very first song before that? Do
I
you
made
remember
my
what your first song
very
is?
I made my very first reference, and it
Okay.
was it was so cheesy and so corny. But it was called it was called Ecstasy.
Okay.
Um, it's never gonna see the light of day. I don't even know where the stems are to that. I don't even know where the record is.
No, I get it.
Honestly,
You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist too.
I did that in college.
Yeah, that's what's up. You know what?
Yeah.
It's that first taste of recording and really getting your feet wet in the recording path and things like that. Okay, so
Yeah.
you've been taking it serious since 2017. But when was the first time you fell in love with the music?
Oh my God. I feel like I've been on repeat with this story,
Okay.
but it's true. My mom is a dancer
Okay.
and my dad is a singer in the Spanish industry. So she would always take me to like when she would teach her classes and stuff like that. So I was always around like entertainment.
Okay.
Um, and then my dad, with him singing, he would always be like at Orchard Beach doing shows and stuff like that.
Right.
So I was always like basically like into it. And then I was singing in church, doing like little plays and what you call that showcases in like school. Since I was little.
Right.
In like fifth grade, I remember we did Grease.
Wow.
We
Yeah.
did Grease.
That's
So
what's
I'm
up.
like, I was like, okay, like I really like to do this. I like to perform. I love to perform. So like
Definitely.
doing that, I was just, I don't know. It was just, I felt like it was just, as cliche as it sounds, destiny
No,
for
no.
me.
So is Destiny your real name?
To,
It is.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
The reason I asked that because I always like to ask the question, what is the origin behind the choosing your brand? So when I look at your name, I don't necessarily just say, that's your stage name, right? That's your brand.
yes,
When people look at you, they recognize you, they always gonna say Destiny Nicole, right?
yes,
So
yes.
when did you decide that Destiny Nicole was gonna be your brand name? And what's the story behind it?
I knew that I wanted to see my own name in like it's crazy. Like I wanted to see my name in lights. I wanted to see my name on the billboard. I wanted to see my what my mother and my dad, what my mother named me, you
Right,
know? So, um I feel like my name is it's going to carry a legacy regardless, and
right,
I want to make my mom proud. I want to make my grandma proud. I want to make my family proud. That's the name I was born with. That's the name that I want in headlights. That's the
right,
name that I want like everybody chanting. I'm
right.
proud of my name.
That's what's up. You know what I mean? And I like to hear stories like that, and I know your family's gonna be very proud when they see that, right? When they see the
Mhm.
inner lights, that's my
Yeah.
destiny. You know how moms and dad, that's my destiny.
Yes,
I'm
all
a
the
dad, so
time, all the time.
I'm a dad, so I'm like, man, if I see my kids up there in the lights, I don't, I might shed a couple tears, make because that's my kids. So I can definitely understand that. Um, so let me ask you
Mhm.
this: when if it, what how would you describe your music to someone who's never heard it before, but getting ready to listen to it right at that moment?
Oh my God, I have so much like different music
Mhm.
that I like to say like if Lisa, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey,
Wow.
Janae Aiko, and whoever like had a baby, like, and that would be
That would
Destiny
be
Nicole.
Destiny Nicole.
That would be
That
Destiny
is a
Nicole.
variety right there. And the fact that you started with Lisa lets me know that you know your music. Like you know your
I
music. Like
love
you
freestyle. I love freestyle music.
right.
What?
That's
My mom
dope.
would wake
So
me up every morning to clean to Lisa. Um, who was that? Never gonna give you up.
right,
Never gonna let you down. All of that. Oh my
right,
gosh.
right. Yo, that's that you taking me back. You know what I'm saying? You taking
I'm
me
a
back. I'm not
'90s
going.
baby, so I
Yeah.
love
Well,
all that
I'm a
old school
'80s. You know
music.
what I'm saying? So I definitely understand. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you this: like you like a variety of different music. I can tell,
Hmm.
right? Um,
Yes.
who would you say? You know, besides what you mentioned, who would you say inspired you to say, okay, you know what you know, this is what I love, and it is, and because of that, I'm gonna
Hmm.
kind of take that into my career, or kind of follow that path, or try to build my own path off of that influence.
It's okay. It's crazy, right?
Mhm.
Because out of all the artists, the one artist that truly really has inspired me, like with his story, um, and how he carried himself, and the music that he knew he wanted to do, um, and that was Michael Jackson.
Wow, that's what's up.
Michael Jackson definitely. What I was like, what? Oh my God! Everybody is just like he could just stand there, and everybody's just going crazy.
Right, 2 minutes straight, just stand there.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Like
Just
losing their vocal cords, losing their
right,
marbles over this man.
right.
Like,
More than once. You know what I'm
and it was
saying? Like,
because of the music.
mhm,
That the music moved those people in ways that like nobody would understand. Like,
right.
how can that one man like really move somebody with like these songs?
This might be a hard question, or it might be an easy one. What is your favorite Michael Jackson song? You can give me more than one because he got
I
hits after
can.
hits and hit. Yeah, why not? You give me you can treat it like your top five. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me your top five.
Oh,
Those
top five.
you don't got
Okay,
to give me
great, great,
five,
great.
but you know.
All right, so I think my first one has to be "You Rock My World." Hmm. Then it's I'm bad, I'm bad, you
Right.
know it. Then you have obviously Billie Jean.
Yeah,
You got "You Are Not Alone." That's my jam. That's my go-to when I'm feeling
right,
down and I need
right.
some inspiration. I'll
Hmm.
literally listen to that song, and I'll
That's
cry my
what's
eyes out,
up.
but I'll listen to it. And then the fifth one, beat me, hate me, you can never
Yeah,
break
yeah,
me,
yeah.
throw me, through me, you can never kill me. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Definitely. Michael Jackson's definitely a household name, no matter what. You know, I got a
Oh yes.
4-year-old running around. He knows who Michael Jackson is. You get what I'm
Oh
saying? So,
yes, I
you
love
know,
that.
you
I
know, so
love that.
it's real cool that his music can transcend, after you
Hmm.
pass, right?
Yeah.
But I wanna dig deeper into what you got going on. You got this before we actually get into your single,
Hmm.
what is your process when you're in the studio? Do you have to have any does your environment got to be a certain way before you create a song? Do you gotta, do you have to have a certain vibe, or a certain look, certain colors and things like that before you get in there? Some people have to have
Hmm.
specific things before they jump into and some people could just walk in and get it done. So what about you?
Um, for me, I feel like one, I don't like a lot of people in like a studio session because
Right.
if you're not there to add on to like what I'm doing, just you don't need to be there. You can like listen to the after, the after love of it. Um, but I like to just go in and I there's times where I'll go in and I'm dressed up, but there's times where I'll go in and I'm just like in sweatpants, no makeup, and I'm just like
Right.
doing my own thing. But it's really just I just want to go in there and sing and express myself and tell a story. You
Right,
know, if somebody can relate to it, then you know that's the movement of the music.
right, right. So I'm gonna ask you a more serious question. This question that I got for you.
Oh
I got it. I
God.
got it from one of my homies, CEO Khaki. He's
Okay.
got a podcast, and he asked this one question, and it had a lot of
Mm,
people thinking. So I want to pose this one question to you. And
okay.
in the course of what you've been through all throughout your life up to now, are you living or are you surviving?
I'm living.
Okay, elaborate.
I'm living. I'm living in the moment.
Right,
I'm not taking anything for granted. Like I'm just living in the moment. What is I'm already surviving. I'm
right,
alive, right? I'm here.
right,
God gave me another day to see.
right,
I gotta be
right.
grateful. I gotta be blessed. I gotta be humble. So I'm living. I'm living in the
Definitely.
moment.
That's what it is. That's what it is. I definitely like that. Let's talk about this single, Lynx. Who produced it? Give us the concept behind it and how long it took you to write the song.
So my friend in Brazil, his name is Diego Martin.
Mhm.
He produced the beat. So he goes by Martin Beats on Instagram. So you guys can check him out there. Um, dang. Who? You said how long it took me to write the
How
song?
long it took you? Yeah, so the concept behind it and how long you took to write the song. You don't have to necessarily say it in that order, but
Okay. So it took me about maybe 3 hours to write the song. The concept, it was really just at the time, like the sneaky link vibes were it. Everybody was making a song about sneaky links. And I was like, dang, it would be dope to like write a song about like, like what everybody is doing right now. What's
right,
hot, what is trending right now, right? Sneaky
right,
links is trending. Um so that was pretty much like the concept of that. And then I was just like, you know what? Let's wait a little while. Let's wait until
right,
like everybody's done with the sneaky links and then we can put it out
right, right,
and get people talking again about,
right,
oh,
right,
sneaky
right.
links. Okay, great.
Yeah, I hear you. First of all, shout out to my business partner, Tampa Mystic Industries Most Wanted. She is tapping in,
Yo,
checking us out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie Thomas Fletcher, you know what I'm saying? AKA
what's
Black
going
Tape
on?
Cartel, checking in. You know what I'm saying? I won't put that up there. I know y'all out there, so I appreciate y'all. Put them comments on there so we can let Destiny know you here to support her. You get what I'm saying? So um you got a video out, right?
I do.
Video is dope. I ain't gonna lie to you. Video is
Thank you
dope.
so much.
How did you? Who directed it? And who? How did you come up with the concept or the treatment for that video?
But to be honest, the concept, the treatment, it was shot and directed by Manny Pix.
Okay.
He's dope, 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 dope videographer. Um, Also co-directed by Shy Butter as well as Ellie Pix.
Okay.
And it was featuring King Brandon.
Dope. Dope.
Yeah, starring King Brandon.
That's what it is. I mean, y'all need to go check that out. You know what I'm saying? Links
Yes,
on
link in the
YouTube.
bio
Link in the
right
bio on
now.
Instagram. Hold up. Let me just make sure they know how to get to you because people be like, I don't know what your Instagram is. Yeah, we gonna fix
You
that
better
right now.
check it right now.
We about, go. Let me hit that show. It should pop up any second now. There you go. Follow Destiny Nicole on
Let's
Instagram. I am
go.
Destiny Nicole. Stop playing. Um, yeah, you gotta support. You gotta show people where to get to you. You know what I'm saying? So they don't got no excuses. I don't know what the Instagram is. You can read, you can see that right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Um, tell me your process to picking beats. How do you know that that beat is the right beat for you when you ready, before you get in there and write a song to it?
Well, I guess it depends on my mood too. Like if let's say I'm in the studio and they're playing like ballads, and I'm like happy in the moment, and I'm like I got adrenaline. I'm like I want to move. Like give me some pop, give me some
Right.
freestyle thing. and you're playing ballads, like I'm just no, that's not the vibe.
Right, right,
That's
right,
not the vibe. So it just depends on the mood and like what I want to talk about, really.
right. That leads me to my next question. Shout out to again my business partner Tampa Mystic. The question she had for you was ask her what's the most personal song she's written.
Ooh. Um, the most personal song I've written. Can I give you more than one?
Yeah, yeah. You can give me as many songs
So
as
I
you
have
want.
I have two.
Okay.
Um, One of them is called Anxiety, which is coming out very soon, by the way. Um, Coming out during Anxiety Awareness Month. So if you guys Google that, you might figure out when I'm gonna drop that. So I'll give you
Right.
guys that little Easter egg right there.
Oh, that's what's up.
um, and then one that's out, it's called Feel Better.
Feel better.
It's just, yeah, it's just about basically trying to make somebody feel better. Like you're not worried about yourself, you're not worried about anybody else, you're worried about like this one person that you're stuck on, that you love like so much, and you want to make sure that they're good, but they're not opening up.
Right,
But
right,
like you're still trying, you're still there,
right.
and you're trying to break down that barrier, you're still trying to break down that wall. So it's out, you can check it out. It's on
Yeah, yeah. Well,
my
first of all,
very
mental
first EP, by the way.
definitely, definitely mental health is definitely important. You know, it sounds like that you really tuned into to your mental health. You don't have to
Yeah.
dig. You don't have to give us all the information. But let me ask you this: is there still things that you feel like are still walls that you're trying to break down internally that you're still working on?
um I think I'm right now in a stage where I'm just like trying to find, or trying to gain the wisdom of discernment,
Okay.
to have like a better judgment. You know, like what is good for me, what's not good for me, what's good for my team. You know,
Right.
what's good for everybody that's around me. Um, because in this world, you can't be selfish.
Right.
You know, you have to be very selfless. Being selfless gets you way more further
Right.
than being selfish.
Right. Right.
So, um, yeah, I think that's where I'm at right now.
Okay. You got an EP coming soon.
I do. I do
Talk
have
to
an
us
EP
about the. In
coming
fact,
soon.
first of all, shout out your management. We're gonna talk about the
Shout out
management in a minute.
Ratisha.
We're
Shout
gonna
out
talk
Moon
about the man.
Management.
Don't think we're gonna let you slide. Don't think we're gonna let you slide. We gonna talk about you in a minute, but let's talk about the EP. Right? You got an
Hmm.
EP coming. How many
Yes.
songs we talking? What's the vibe of the EP? And
We're
then
still
when do you
working
feel
on
like you
it. To be
dropping it?
honest, I feel like we're still like adding songs to it. Like it's just like it keeps on telling a story. Every time we go through the catalog, it's like, okay, wait, maybe we're not done.
Right,
You know, then
right,
we go to the studio and record something else, and then we're just like, oh, maybe, you know, this could be a, it's a long process, but I'm excited for it.
right,
So
right.
it could be 6, it could be 7, it could be 15.
Yeah, but once you get past that 6, 7, we talking album now. You know what I'm saying? We talking album or project, however you want to call it. It's all good. But I know
Hmm.
you got a vibe, So what do you think the
Yeah.
vibe? What do you think the vibe, the direction of it is? The way the direction's going right now. What do you? Is there a specific type of story you're trying to tell, or you're still developing it as you go?
I feel like there's not enough talk about genuine love in the world.
That's a fact.
You know, it's a lot of, you know, rah rah going on, and there's not enough like talking about like, you know, your actual feelings, and
Right,
you know, loving people, whether it's being in love or like, you know, loving a friend, a
right,
family member. It's not enough. It's not enough love being talked about.
right,
So
right.
it's very lover girl. It's very sexy. It's very sultry, very soulful. You know, I'm trying to do different things with this album that I did with my I mean, with this EP. I'm sorry. It's not
No,
an
see, I got
album.
you
It's this
saying
EP.
album. See,
Look
I
at
got
you.
you
You
saying
got me
album.
messing up. You got me messing up out here. But we manifesting it. We manifesting an album.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely.
Um, but yeah. So it's very different than my past projects.
Mhm.
And I'm very excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait to release new music and actually like feed the soul.
Feed the soul, feed the people. I definitely feel you with that. And being an artist myself, that's one of the things I kind of always think about.
Hmm.
Like, can I put out music that's going to make you feel a certain type of way, right? Like,
Yeah.
or not just a certain type of way that is really relatable, right?
Yeah.
Like, can I get you to relate to what I'm saying, um,
Hmm.
and then to translate into your life. So it sounds like that's what you're doing with your music, but you bring it back something that we haven't seen in a long while, which is love and real R&B and things like that.
Yeah.
Um, do you create multiple genres of music, or are you in one particular lane, I should say?
No, I do have fun with different genres. Um, like I said, I'm right now. I'm very much in my R&B bag.
Right,
But there's like tons of pop records that I have that are so like they're unreleased. Obviously, you guys are gonna
right,
get them
right,
soon.
right,
I promise. But it's I have pop records, I have freestyle records that I'm working on that I really wanna I really wanna bring back that music that makes you move. Like
right,
take me in your arms. Like
right, right, right,
like
right.
music like that. Like I wanna bring
No,
that. I
makes
wanna
sense.
bring back that music, man.
That's what's up. Having a team in this business is very important, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
talk to me about your team, your manager. Like, who's behind Destiny Nicole success?
Ratisha. Ratisha is my manager. We started working at the very beginning of this year. Um, we've known each other for quite a long time. And she's just awesome. She's awesome. She's always backed me up. She's always been in my corner. Um, so I felt like when she came to me and she was like, like would are you down to like, do this? And I'm like, hell yeah, like I trust you with like literally my life.
Right,
So, we decided to work together and, ever since then it's been nothing but up from here. It's
right,
been
right,
nothing but
right. Well,
up.
shout out to your manager.
Shout
I
out
know
to
she in
yeah,
there,
shout out
so
to
shout out to
Ratisha.
your
Yeah, she's
man.
here. Can I show
you
her?
know, yeah, yeah. You can
Hi,
show her.
how are you? Thank you guys so
Hey,
much. I can't hear you, but thank you. Blessings.
all
Thank you
good,
so
all
much.
good, all good. More blessings.
Shout out to
All that good
R&B
stuff.
playlist because she is the curator of R&B playlists. We have like, and it's only R&B,
Definitely.
simply R&B. We're trying
So she does that
R&B
with
music is not dead.
right, right. She does that. I think with my homie Jay Hatch. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I think yup.
Mhm.
So I seen you part of some of Jay Hatch events, right? Like I
Mhm.
think you did a did,
Mhm.
did one of the drop mic performances um with him.
Mhm.
So talk to me about the experiences of performing. You love to perform. I heard
I
you say that
do.
earlier. So talk to me about how performing makes you feel, and what kind of responses do you get after your performance is done?
um, when I'm on stage, I feel like I don't know if you ever been to karaoke night,
Yep.
like, and you was just like chilling with your friends and you just letting loose and going crazy.
Right.
You know, it's always kind of like that.
Right.
It's kind
Right.
of like I'm going up there, even if I don't know you. Like at the end of the performance, I'm gonna come up to you and I'm gonna say, hey, like how was that?
Right.
And
Right. Right.
even if I don't come up to you, you're gonna come up to me. If my music
Right.
moved you, that's the response that I get. As long as
Right.
it moves you and it made you, oh my god, like dang, your voice is amazing. And I also have dancers. So we don't only just sing hi hi he he. No, I have my dancers. We full on perform. We give a show. Shout out to Steven. Shout out to Stephanie, Umu. Mark, Shantiel. I love
Definitely,
you guys.
definitely. What is your favorite song to perform?
I don't have a favorite. I love all of them. I have fun.
Trying to start
I
something.
can't. I can't. Yeah, you can't let. Yeah, you can't let me have beef with my little babies.
No, 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 it's cool. It's cool. You know what I mean? I definitely understand. Like you give it your all on every single song.
Ooh, actually, I do. I do. I have three.
Okay.
I have three. Can I give you three?
Yeah, yeah.
I love performing Lynx. I love performing West Side, and I love performing Bubble Bath. Bubble Bath is very pop kind of. Lynx is very
Right,
sexy, very, like I can, talk my stuff. And then West Side is kind of in the middle of like being very playful and, also being able to dance and be sexy and, telling
right,
someone, meet me on the West Side. Let's go.
right, right.
Let's take a trip.
What do you feel is the biggest lesson you've learned since you've been in this music business so far?
Never take no for an answer.
Okay.
Believe in yourself. Have faith in yourself as much as you have faith in the artists that inspire you.
Right.
Um, Dang, I don't want to. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot. Listen, um, we'll leave it at that.
No, it's cool. Definitely, that's good. Here's another one
We'll
for
leave
you.
it at that.
Here's another one for you. If you had the opportunity to go back in time and talk to your younger self
Hmm.
about anything, what do you think that conversation will start off at like?
I'm sorry, you was breaking up. Say that again.
If you had the opportunity to go back in the past and maybe talk to your younger self, you can choose whatever age that is, right?
Hmm.
And you wanted to give that younger self some information, some jewels, some gems. What would you feel like the first thing you would say to yourself at that point in time if you could go back in time and talk to yourself?
I would. I would probably tell myself to just keep going, keep having the attitude, keep having the drive, keep having the hunger to learn new things. Just keep doing what you're doing
Right,
because you're on the right
right,
track.
right.
I
Definitely.
wouldn't try to steer myself any different.
That's what's up. You know what I mean? I think about stuff like that all the time. You know what I mean? Like, so I was like, you know what? Let me ask her. You know how she feel about something like that. You on the grind live. This is on the grind live, and I got a specific
Whoop.
question specific to the grind. Right. So, what do you feel like your definition of grind is?
Not taking no for an answer. You keep going, regardless as to what life throws at you, whatever obstacles that come your way. You still pick it up and you go. You fall, you pick yourself up and you go. You don't expect nobody to do anything for you. At the end of the day, it's you. The only one that can hold you back
Definitely.
is the only person that can hold yourself back is yourself. So if
That's
you
a
keep
fact.
yourself going, you grinding. You
Right.
grinding.
Right. I think as long as you don't never quit, right? You have the opportunity to succeed, right? Because
Mhm.
quitting is guaranteed failure, right? So as long as you don't ever quit, there's always an
Right.
opportunity to succeed. So I
Right.
definitely understand that. So what else is in Destiny Nicole's future in or outside of the music business?
um, Man, I'm always in the studio, so I'm just gonna keep on working.
Okay.
Like I said, there's a lot of new music that I'm ready to feed to the feed to the public. Um, I'm not holding back anymore. I want to do things right. So as much as I want to feed, I want to take my time with it as well. So that way I'm doing things right. And with my
Yeah.
team and Ratisha, I know where everything is gonna fall into place. What's for me is for me.
Right. Right. It's important to go through that process. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
shout out to your team and all that good stuff. So outside
Thank
of your
you.
Shout out outside of the Instagram that we got scrolling at the bottom. So stop playing. If y'all ain't go follow her, you know what I'm saying, and you need to go follow her now. What is your other social medias out there that we need to make sure we paying attention to?
I am on TikTok at I am Destinyy Nicole. Same as below. Everything is the same. I am Destinyy Nicole.
Okay, well that's good.
So
You're making it a
TikTok,
lot easy.
Snapchat. Well, I don't really be on Snapchat like that, but
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
TikTok X now. I think it's called. I think it's
Twitter, yeah, the old Twitter.
Destiny Nicole X 28.
Yeah.
That's probably like the only thing that I got.
Shout out to Gregory Call. What up, Daz?
What's going on, Gregory?
Yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in. You know what I'm saying? And all that good stuff. You know, letting us know you
Yes.
here. You know what I'm saying? So listen, any shout outs, anybody that you want to shout out? You gave some shout outs earlier, but this is the opportunity
Of
to
course.
put it out there.
No, yeah, I definitely want to shout out. Obviously, I shout out my manager, Ratisha. I want to shout out Manny. I want to shout out Hatch, J Hatch. He's amazing. Shout out
Yep.
Tony Dofat. Um, Shout out my mama. Shout out to all my friends that's watching. Shout out to R&B playlist.
Yeah,
We out
yeah,
here. Shout out to Shy. Shout out to On the Grind. We outside. We here. We
yeah.
live. Shout out to IMI because they let me
DJ Trace.
Do your
shout,
thing.
they let
Yep.
me do my thing here. Shout
Yeah,
out to DJ Trace. Shout out Fluff.
that's what
Shout
it
out
is.
shout out to everybody that's really on my side. Shout out DJ Drewski. Shout out Power 105. Shout out freaking Hot 97.
Right.
Shout out
Nah.
Bobby Trends. All of y'all.
Shout out to all the New York DJs. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. You know what I'm saying? So I already know
Damn,
what it
yeah. Shout
is.
out
You
to
know what I'm
all the New
saying?
York DJs.
You
You
know what I
already
mean?
know.
Shout out to all the DJs. You know what I mean? So any last words you want to give to the people out there before we get out of here?
I think in general, I say don't let any doubt that you have in your heart, mind, body, and soul stop you from what you feel like is gonna help you get to the next level. Whether it's music, whether it's another job, whether it's, I don't know, a friendship, a relationship, don't hold yourself back from your own blessings.
Right.
Um and that's pretty much that. Yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty much it.
Well, Destiny, I appreciate you spending some time with us. You know what I'm saying?
No,
On the
thank you
grind
for
line.
having me. I appreciate the
Definitely.
opportunity. I
For
appreciate it.
anybody that might have just been tuning in and you want to go check it out, you can, hit the rewind button on YouTube on the
Hit the
grind live,
rewind button on
and you'll be able to
YouTube.
listen to it from front to back. We'll also have it on our podcast platforms, iHeartRadio, Spotify, all that good stuff soon. So make sure y'all tune in. And we just gonna keep it grinding and keep it moving. Salute to everybody that tuned in, that put that comment in there. We let us know that you were here. No matter what platform you're listening on, we greatly appreciate it. Shaw
Thank
Cypher,
you guys.
Destiny Nicole, let's
Thank